Hi nieces and nephews, welcome back to Auntie Nell's Kitchen. And to those of my new subscribers, I welcome you to the family. First of all, I'd like to get my housekeeping out the way. Thank you for all your love and support to my channel. I really appreciate it. So I would really love to read the comments. So hit that like button and leave me a comment. I really love reading my comments, okay? And those warm messages of inspiration, I really take to them kindly. So today we are going to be making vanilla bean French toast using brioche bread, okay? So you can call it vanilla brioche toast, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be using some brioche bread, okay? Because that's what I like to use for making French toast. Now, before they came out with brioche bread, I just used regular old bread, okay? But I just love brioche because it's so soft. Okay, so give me a moment. I'll do a flip and a swip, and we'll be right back, okay? All right, nieces and nephews, we're going to start off with 12 large eggs, and I'm going to whisk them together. I'm going to break up these yolks first, okay? I'm going to break up these. Now, you can use a hand mixer to do this, but if you're going to use a whisk, I really suggest you use a wire whisk instead of one of those nylon or silicone, plastic, whatever, because you get more force behind the wire whisk than you do. And I'm going to break up my eggs. Now this is a custard base French toast. It's not your standard, your basic French toast. I prefer the custard bases when I'm doing my French toast. And my family seems to like it too. I used to make this up in droves and put it in the freezer. But Skip, he loved it so much. Well, they both do. And so to this, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of heavy cream. Get all that goodness out of there. Can't throw that over there, but it does go over there for a little housekeeping. And I'll whisk this in. And you see the difference between your standard basic French toast mix than this. This has a more of a creamier texture because that heavy cream combined with that egg gives that custard texture. Okay, and to this I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cinnamon and 1 tablespoon of vanilla powder right here. Now, when making French toast, remember, I should explain it to you better when it's time to dip. This is a very rich French toast. Now, instead of vanilla extract, I'm going to be adding this is 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste. Auntie got to order some more. And how you make your vanilla bean paste come out, so just line your little spoon with a little oil so it'll come out easily. And you're going to make sure, because this is a paste, not a liquid extract, so you have to make sure this is blended really well. Don't worry, my fellow diabetics. We're still looking good. Still looking good, okay? So now I'm going to set this to the side. And I already have my bread already taken out of the bag. Right here. So this is to the side. So I'm going to get my griddle. And I'm going to put my vanilla bean paste over here. And let me get my griddle. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Now I'm going to be using a cooking spray instead of butter. I never use butter to cook my French toast. I prefer using a cooking spray. You can use butter if that's what you choose. Gonna throw that over there, little housekeeping. Okay. Gotta wipe my top off around the edges. Now, this is cinnamon sugar. It was already pre-made. But what you can do, you can take some Splenda. You can take a teaspoon of Splenda. A teaspoon of cinnamon to 2 teaspoons of Splenda or any other sweetener you like. I just like Splenda. No, they ain't paying me. And I can mix that together. I have my own cinnamon. I call it cinnamon Splenda sprinkle. And that's what I like to use. Okay, as soon as my griddle heats up, we'll get started on dipping. And look at this custard. See the thing about it. Now, you know when you're using cinnamon, nutmeg, and French toast, it settles. So, you know, you need to swish. So, as soon as this thing heats up really fast. I'll be right back. You're going to need a pan to put them in as soon as they're done. Because as soon as they're done, you're going to sprinkle a little bit. And we'll get to that when we get to that. I got my finger forks ready. I'm going to swirl this around. Remember what I said? It settles. Cinnamon settles. So I'm taking my finger forks, smoothing this out. Oh, that feels so soothing. So smoothing. Okay, I'm going to dump my bread. Ooh, can't do this. I'm a lefty, so trying to spread this with my right hand is so uncomfortable. Okay, I'm going to throw me some breads in here. And you see how I'm doing this, making sure they're all nicely covered, dripping off that excess. And I would like to start to the back of the pan. That's just my preference. I always drip off that excess. Always make sure, look at the back of your bread to make sure it's all nicely covered. Yeah, I do 2 at a time. Sometimes you can get 3, but you don't want to take a chance on really doing 3 things in here at one time because you don't want your bread to get overly soggy and tear. So I have room for 3 more French toast to go down. So I'm going to put these. You can do the end pieces too. Take this off for a little housekeeping. Okay, be right back. I told you I was going to show you how I make my own diabetic sprinkle. I just take a spoon of cinnamon. Got my Splender. I'm going to take me about 3 spoons of Splender in here. My Splender. And I have my own sprinkle. That's all I do. Here it is. Now I have my own cinnamon Splender. A little more Splenda in there. This is it. And I can sprinkle this on my French toast. Or anything like a baked sweet potato. That's it. I have my own goodie. Throw that over there, little housekeeper. Okay. Now I can't find my spatula. Rumble stumbles. Oh. What are you doing over there? Okay, I'm flipping. Down flip flop. And this French, like I said, this French toast is very rich. So it's not lightweight. Does have a feel, you do feel, because it's a custard base. And it's going to hit that belly like a custard base. Okay, so we're going to let that cook on the other side. Do a little housekeeping over here. Get that up. Get it out of there. Okay, be right back. Now we're going to lift these into the pan. I'll turn around this way. That's better. Lift these into my little plastic container. Get on in there. Then you can have a little sprinkle. Little sprinkle. Remember I told you, just a sprinkle. Just a sprinkle. And when you're putting them on top of each other, you know, you have to give each layer a sprinkle. A sprinkle. Not too much now, because, you know, we got to top the goodness off. Just a little sprinkle. Okay, we're going to put this to the side while we do our last two. Well, last three. Okay, we're coming up. This is our final ham. Let's see how fluffy. That's why I like the brioche bread. It just turns everything, just makes it so much fluffier. And this little baby right here would be for Auntie. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. But first, we got to have a little sprinkle on these. Okay. Now we've done that. A little apron. I like my apron. My best friend gave me this for my birthday. Okay, be right back. Auntie got to do a little housekeeping. Show y'all guys how to clean my grill. Yeah, that's how I keep my grill so nice and pretty. Right back, I do this housekeeping first. Can't go any further. This is what sets it apart. Once it's done, now this, I don't have any sprinkle on this one, because I choose not to, but I'm going to sprinkle some of this vanilla sugar on top. Not vanilla sugar. This is not vanilla sugar. This is vanilla powder. Not sugar, powder. And that is it. And if I want to, I'm going to use my sugar-free syrup on here. And I'm not a big syrupy fan, so I'm just going to drizzle. That's all I'm going to do is drizzle. Okay? Ow. And get my, this is not a tasty. That's really good. Really good. So that is it. That is our vanilla bean custard French toast using the brioche bread. Okay? So I hope you make this for you, your family, and like Auntie always say, keep it to yourself. Hold on, family. Again, I hope you make this for your friends, your family, or keep it to yourself. It's really good. It's not that hard. It's very simple. It's a custard-based French toast. It much better if you use brioche bread. I'm telling you, because brioche bread is heavier. It's able to withstand the weight of the custard base. Okay, base, whatever. Don't judge me. Okay, so I will see you guys later. Go be you, but be great being you. And thank you again for your love and support to me and my channel. Today's a good day, okay? Today's a good day so far, all right? Hugs and kisses and hearts to each of you. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you.